All right, well, very proud of our group. Again, adversity hits, shorthanded today, and Valpo is a difficult team to guard, and I thought, number 2 on their team obviously had 21 points, and we don't usually give up that many points. But it's hard, the way they play, to put somebody on it. You can't put Bryce on or Wilson because they're just going to force you into a switch. So I thought we weathered the storm, and for the most part, our defense was good until last quarter and a half. But offensively, we had 6 people in double figures and really had some kids step up. So I was really proud of our performance.
Coach, what do you say to the team when they're taking good shots but just not making them?
Keep
just
shooting.
like they were in the first half.
Yeah, keep shooting. I mean, we were getting some of the shots we wanted, even layups that we were missing, things like that. You got to keep shooting. We need to shoot the ball obviously better than we have been this season, but definitely better than today. But if the shot's not falling, we got to continue to attack and not be passive and get to the free throw line. And we did that. We shot 41 free throws at 82%, so that was huge for us. And then 23-0 boards. If the ball's not going in the hole, go get the rebound. So I was happy to see people commit to that. But we got kids that can shoot. We just got to be more consistent, and we will. I mean, you got people. There's a lot going through their heads right now on the court. Some kids are just stepping into new roles and trying to remember defensive coverages, and because we do a lot of different things on that end. And then just remembering plays from a different spot. And then next thing you know, they're open for a shot, and then you got to shoot it. So I think when we get a little bit more comfortable in new roles and just more playing time for some, we'll be better.
And on the other side of that, how do you try to make sure the defense is playing aggressive enough, but also being smart with fouls and whatnot when you have such a limited bench?
Well, our defense is what we do. So, we understand how to defend without fouling. Obviously, sometimes you do get in foul trouble. Paige had a couple early and Abby J, but, we got to be able to play through that, and the next person on the bench has to be ready to go. So we're not going to really change we're not going to change the way that we play on the defensive end at all. That's what we do. We just have to learn from that and watch film, and Abby J has to understand where she's picking up her fouls. But I thought we did really well, defensively, and then I thought we got a little disinterested. That's what happened in the second half, and we were like, we're guarding them, and, we kind of started walking around a little bit. Next thing you know, they started hitting threes, got some confidence, and closed the gap a little bit. But, we can definitely defend better than that, but 74 points, 47 rebounds, 2 kids with double-doubles. I thought 6 kids in double figures, I thought that, we did pretty good. Just being aggressive. And we had to settle into the way that Valpo was playing us. They were trying to switch and keep us on the perimeter. And once we understood how to create those gaps and get to the rim, we did that in the second half.
Can you talk, it seemed to me that in the second quarter they came back tied, and then Isabel, I think, made a 3-point play, made a steal, and then hit the critical 3 at the end of the first half. Is that part of what you're talking about? Everybody's going to have to step into a role, every once in a while step up to make the big plays?
For sure. Izzy's one of our shooters, and she needs to be consistent in that role. So if we can get her shooting at a high clip, Paige, Bryce played 40 minutes. She was dead tired, but Bryce has been one of our better shooters all year. So the more that we can open up the defense, the more people have to get out of the paint. So I wouldn't necessarily say those are new roles for Izzy, but she's playing a different position. So that's the new role. She has to learn some of our plays from the 4 position rather than the 3. And then sometimes when we need to get Wilson at the 4 for a matchup situation, Izzy has to go back to the 3. So she's learning just how to play off of each other. Our core group understand different plays and how to play off each other in different spots, and she has to learn that because we kind of do things on the fly. But Sydney Wilson had to play the 5 today. She's never done that, ever, in her career. But we were in foul trouble, and Nia was struggling a little bit, so she had to play the 5. So they're open to playing whatever role they need to in that moment to help the team win.
What does that say about the heart of the team when you have players playing out of position? You have 6 players playing over 20 minutes and 2 playing 40?
That we're resilient. We have a lot of heart, and we want to win. And we're set on winning the championship this year, no matter what is thrown in our direction. So if success is not going to be easy, it never is. But if you got to play a different position, or if somebody goes down with a sprained ankle like Maya did, people got to be ready to step up and fill that spot. So I just think that Yeah, that was a lot of minutes. That's the most minutes Paige has ever played in her career. Same thing with Izzy. You know, Abby J's played 2 games where she's played probably the most minutes in her career. So people are getting used to playing more minutes. You got to play through fatigue, and you got to be able to think when you're tired. And those are all things that come with experience. You know, Bryce, Wilson, Maya, you know, all those kids, they've done that. You know, but some of our young kids, they get tired, and next thing you know, they can't think, and they're blowing a defensive coverage. So all of that comes with experience. Try to simulate it as best we can in practice, but they're just open to doing whatever they can to help our team win.
Do you anticipate having Maya back for the next game?
I expect her to be back. She just was, you know, she was just too stiff, and you know, she could go out there and hurt it more, and it didn't. That doesn't make sense. We need her for the long run.
All for Coach. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.